Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs at Solo Board Games on YouTube and other fun places. We are here today with a Kickstarter preview of Embers by Steve Aramini and art by Stephen DeWall. And the art's really, really good. And this game is so thematic. It is really, really good. So, let's take a look at it. The structure of the game is very simple. You start with 4 heroes. You have a leader, a defender, a fire tender, a forger, and a scout. You take 4 of them, place them in the 4 cardinal directions. You take your timer card, you put it onto the bottom. You will play for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then you have one more turn. So we put that there. You have 12 fire cards with 12 monster cards. The monster cards are set up fairly simple. They have movement, fire damage, attack damage. You have defense, forge, bolster, and stoke the fire. Try and make the fire a little bit safe. We take our cards. We have shuffled them. We put them down. We take 1 card. We put it to the side, and that is our forge deck. We take our 5th hero, put them into the tent. We start with phase number 1, which is the monster phase. Or monster deployment phase, I guess, would be far better. You take the monster card, you flip it over, and you place it in the location of one of the 8 spaces that you're told to put it. In this case, we will put it up here. This then gets flipped over. We pull this one up and we put it into this location. We then flip it over, pull this one up, and we put it into this location. And lastly, we turn this over and put it into this location. We then read the text on the bottom. No heroes may bolster. That is a pain in the neck. Let me just say that I think is one of the more difficult ones to deal with. So what we'll go on ahead and do, and then we take the monsters, and they want the easiest way in. So in this case, 3 of them have a very simple way in. The other monster will go on ahead and move up to 2 spaces until they find a free area. If there was a hero there, they would just continue moving 1, 2 until they found a free area. In this case, there is no free area for this monster. So we come back here. And then we move to the hero phase. And the hero phase, we can go on ahead and defend in any order, but we have to defend all of them. They have 2 action points only. Just 2. You can bolster to get a 3rd one, but we can't bolster this turn. So first person we're going to move is going to be the forager, who will move. The forager has a special, as they all do, type of movement. In this case, the forager can move as many spaces that are empty, but come and stop when they run into a person. So the forager will just move up to here. They are able to then defend, and they will defend 1, because they only have 1 defense. The only person who has 2 is when you get promoted and you have 2 defense on your defender, which is sometimes really helpful. We will then take the fire tender. Has a really unique movement. And in this case, what happens is he jumps across the fire, but you cannot land in the same spot as another person. Normally, you would not be able to continue. But in this case, what happens is he gets moved left or right. In this case, he'll land right. He will then defend for 1. This leaves our leader and defender, and tragically we can't do anything really with either of them. And if I do anything, I'm going to forge, so I'm actually going to promote both of them, and they are now at level 2. You'll notice they have 2 health as well as an extra ability, and the leader ability allows the leader to move people around by 1 spot, which is super helpful. Let's go to the monster phase. In the monster phase, the monster will attack. They will attack the closest hero. So in this case, they are going to attack this one will attack the forager and will do 1 fire damage, as well as 1 damage to the forager, who is now out. She goes to the tent, and then we have 1, 2, 3 spots versus 1, 2, 3 spots out of our 8 potential spots around the fireplace that this monster will move. And in this case, this monster would move 3 spots to attack the leader, but only does 1 damage. So the leader is okay, you have to take all or nothing kind of damage, but does 1 damage to the fire. So we end up with 3 over there in the forge pile, which we'll have to deal with later, 2 monsters ready to come and get us, and we move to the support phase. So during the reinforcement phase, we bring out someone from a level 1 hero, and we're actually going to put this person here. We're going to do this because he can deal with this monster. Specifically because this monster is not going to move. We then take our discarded, put it to the bottom, and we move on to the next turn. So we're going to go on ahead and spawn monsters for turn number 2. In this case, we will go on ahead and spawn this one up here. This one spawns over here to the right. This one spawns over here to the left. And this one spawns right here. We will then take these 4 monsters and then move them. And let's see, this one will move. This one will stay. This one will move 1. This one will move 2. So he's up this one, 1, 2. And we will move this one, 1, 2. Okay, someone is going to take a hit. We will start with our defense. Oh, what do we have to do? When revealed, flip 1 hero from level 2 to level 1. Okay, in this case, we will move the defender in this direction. The leader will go on ahead and defend against this monster. Yes. And then the leader will forage. So we take 1 from the forage deck, put it over here to our discard pile, which will go into here, and the leader is now exhausted. The defender will make a leap. Now, I love this leap. He can leap over an infinite amount of people to an empty spot. And he comes here to this spot. Now, he is going to take some serious hits here. And he is going to be defeated without question at this point. So he will doesn't really matter which one he takes too much. We will take this one out. You can choose unless the cards tell you not to. And there's one where only the top monster is defeated. That exhausts him. We then have the scout. The scout will defend against here. And then I'm going to actually move the scout because I want to protect the fire tender. So the scout has the most unique move, and this is only, I think, the second time I've used it. But he will move one spot and then jump over any amount of characters and end in a free spot. So he goes here, all the way up and over. He is going to be attacked and defeated by this monster. Now we move to Firestarter. The Fire Tender. Fire Tender. He is going to... He's going to forage twice. Because I think that's going to be better. We actually end up one ahead if he... as if he was taking care of the fire. So, we move to the monster resolution phase. Monster will come here and will attack the scout. And the monster does 1 fire damage. The monster will go on ahead and do one. And here, in this case, the monster stack damage. So if there was a point up here, the monster would do 3 points of damage. However, if they're on level 2, there is no overkill, and they would just flip to their level 1 side. So if the defender is here, there's 3 damage, he'll just flip over, and he's okay. They're done attacking. And the monster will also do 2 fire damage. So let's take a look at this. We need to... let's resolve this. So we go on ahead and we promote somebody. Which will be... the defender is out. The fire tender is the only person to promote. This turns over to level 3. Goes to the bottom. These guys then go to the bottom. Okay, so I double checked the rules. Because this is the first time this has happened. I don't know why. We put the defeated monsters onto the deck. We then go to the spawn monster phase. This is when this resolves. So we will go on ahead and we will spawn monsters after the forager comes back out. Yeah, okay, right, okay, good. And this one goes here. This one goes up here. And this one also goes down here. This one will attempt to move. And then we do the time passes. So we will then be able to go on ahead and promote. In this case, we will... promote the fire starter. And then we put this onto the bottom of the stack and move on. So now the heroes get to defend. I'm not too sure how to defend here. Okay, let's start with the forager. The forager. The forager will go on ahead and defend. She will then do a movement to here. The fire tender will leap across the fire which is cool. I love that. And we'll defend. And the leader will bolster, drum roll please, the forager. And the reason for the forager is because there are 2 fire counters on this one versus none over here. So that will end our turn. So the good news is we have a whole bunch done. We put those underneath, and then we go on ahead and reinforce. And then we will go on ahead and have the monsters do their attack. He will attack the fire tender for 1 damage. He has 2 points of damage, so he's not injured. He's okay. And we bring back out a 4th hero, which will be the defender. I wish I had somewhere that were 2 places he could cover, but there's not. We're set up actually really kind of well. Okay, we are going to put him here though. And my reasoning is the fire tender will be able to jump back and he will be able to hit over here if necessary. So let's go to spawning our monsters. Monster number 1 goes to here. Monster number 2 goes here. Monster number 3 goes up here. And monster number 4 goes up here. The only monster that's going to move is this one, which will go over to here. And again, because we did this with the defender, he'll be able to actually take that hit. So that's kind of nice. No more than 1 hero may forage. And that's okay. We're not too worried about that, as we only have 1 in the forge deck. Okay, first action. Will be the defender. He will do his movement of being able to jump over a person and land in the next square. He will then defend against 1 monster. I guess will be this one. And again, 2 fires. The fire tender will go on ahead and defeat this monster. He cannot move, so he will actually forage. The leader will move down here and will defend 1. And we go to the monster resolution phase. So the monsters are going to resolve. So first of all, the defender is going to be defeated, and we take 1 fire damage. This one, we're actually going to take our choice, and that is the monster is going to attack the fire tender, and it does 2 fire damage. Now this is where we're talking about a really cool passive ability. He gets to defend against 1 of them, so he will reduce it by 1, so only 1 fire damage. And that ends the monster phase. So we're okay. We have 3 to put back in. We then reveal monsters. Let's see. This one goes here. This one goes up here. This one goes up here. And this one goes down here. So we have two monsters that are going to try to move. This one will move one of the two, and this one will also move one. We then resolve this. Turn this over to 2. Put it onto the bottom, and somebody gets to... Oh, we forgot to put out the scout. Okay, to be fair, I'll just put the scout here. It's about as fair as I can do. And we will promote the scout. His special ability is that he only costs 1 to bolster. So let's go on ahead and let's resolve everything. Okay, so we're going to go on ahead and take the scout. The scout is going to do his really cool jump, which is an empty spot over any number of people into an empty spot. He will then defend against the monster. The fire tender oh wow, they're both equal. The fire tender will also jump. He will go on ahead and resolve 1 defense. The leader will move over and will defend against a monster. Yeah, which will be this one. And then we will take our forager. And rather than foraging, she is going to bolster. And she will bolster the fire tender. Yeah, the fire tender. So we are all done. We go on ahead and the monsters will then attack. This one will attack the scout, 1 fire damage. I forgot to do this. So we'll have to put 1 back. Okay, does 1 fire damage. And we'll do 1 damage to scout, but that's okay because he has 2. He will do 2. The fire will flip down. Oh, he defends against the fire first. So no fire because of his passive ability. And then he takes 2 damage and flips down. Over here, we will take 1 more fire damage. And we take 1 damage, but that's okay because we have 2 to give. And over here, we already resolved this one. We take our 3, put them underneath. We don't need to reinforce, we're doing okay. And now the monsters will spawn again. Over here, over here, over here, that's 3, and number 4 will also go here. We then resolve this. We get to promote. We go down to 1, so that's going to be end of that. And we're going to have that last hour is going to go really quick. We will promote the forager. We don't have a choice. Now my goal is to get rid of as many monsters as I possibly can. First thing we're going to do, so we're going to start with the leader. The leader will go on ahead and defeat this one monster. The leader will then... No, I don't want to do that. I want him to be able to get 2. Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out, people. Fire Tender will start with Fire Tender and will defend against the monster. Oh, what's our thing? No heroes may bolster. Oh no. Okay, so that makes it a little bit easier. That is my least favorite card. So, Forger is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take both actions and we'll forge 4 times. 4, I guess. So we might be okay. We still have to survive one more turn after this. Scout will go on ahead and defend. And then move. 1 empty spot, 2 people, and 1 here. It doesn't make a difference. Because then the leader will defend here and order the scout to move here. Yep, that will do it. So we will go on ahead and shuffle and put the monsters to the bottom, and then the monsters will attack. We're going to go here. He's going to attack for 2, which will flip the forager down. And does 1 fire damage. And there's our time marker. This one will attack for 1, will not flip down, and does no fire damage. This one will do 1 fire damage and 2 damage to the fire tender. This one will attack, doesn't matter which one, but will attack the leader. We'll do 1 fire damage and 1 physical damage. So again, another situation where we have 2 physical damage. If they were stacked, they would have flipped her down. So we have our last hour. Dawn is almost here. We go on ahead and we take the defender. The defender will go here. Yes. Perfect. Yes, the defender will go here. Let's place the monsters. Monster 1 goes here. Monster 2 goes here. Monster 3 goes here. Monster 4 goes here. So this is our last turn. We just have to survive this turn. We unfortunately do not get to flip up anybody. We do not get to promote anyone, which would be really nice. So let's see what we want to do. One fire, one attack. The big problem is this area right here. We have one. And we only have 3 in the forge deck. Okay, leader will... Defender will defend for 2. We have to do that. He is exhausted. The leader will defend 1, and then we'll order the forager to move here. The scout, the forager will then do her action phase, which will be 2 to defend, because it only takes 1 to defend. Those 2 are out. The scout will defend against 1 and will forage for 1. Okay, that should give us more than enough cards. Shuffle. No more than 2 heroes may defend. Okay, so he doesn't defend. And she does not defend. She did defend, and he defended. So then, because I can't defend, we will go on ahead and write the defender up. We will bolster here and bolster again to get rid of this one. That leaves 3 monsters. So let's see how we do. This one just attacks. For 1, he's fine. This one will attack up here to the scout. We'll remove 1 fire. No, I'm sorry. We forgot to put the fires back. Removes for 1 fire. This one will attack for 2, which will flip the leader down. And 1 fire. And we made it to dawn. Oh, good thing I remembered that order of operation at the last second. Well, there will be links down below and in the comments. Please take a look. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, if you're going to back it on Kickstarter or not, because I think this is well worth backing. This is a fun game. Really thematic. Very, very thematic. And I think it's probably the most thematic game from ButtonShy ever. Because you feel tension, and it is constantly trying to just stay alive. So you play through basically 5 larger turns. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Come back later and have a fantastic day.